Hi, this is Suzanne Lancaster, and I was looking for pool resurfacers in Mansfield, Texas, and came across your website and wanted to give you some tips on how to improve your visibility on Google to get more interested clients contacting you who've been well educated and hopefully to just get more people wanting your services. So, as you can see, we're on your website, and I'm just taking a look really quickly. So the first thing I would say is this text needs to be larger. I can read it because I'm 39 years old, but someone who's a little bit older, especially after you have that after age 40 needing the reading glasses, they're going to need some help. So I would increase the size of your font. And these tabs here are these phrases: new construction, remodels, renovations, equipment service and repair, all this stuff. I would say you need to have a separate web page that talks about this, especially if you're trying to focus on a specific service that you want to provide your customers, such as if you want to get into the resurfacing or the pool deck resurfacing business. You really need to have a page that talks about this. So under remodels and renovations, I would make a separate web page on your website to talk all about that. Having customer testimonials is great. Google loves this. It sees it as authoritative, original content. And what I would just recommend on this is, again, increasing the font because it's just way too small to see, and making sure it's a good font. So the best fonts for reading online are Arial and, oh, I can't remember the other one. I'll think of it in a second and I'll let you know what it is. But Arial is really popular, really easy to look at. Photos are great. So you want to make sure your photos, I like how you're able to look at them. They increase in size. I would say what you want to do is you want to make sure these guys have titles that are keyword specific. So keyword specific means phrases that people would look for your company for Google. So this would be maybe freeform pool, maybe the type of deck this is, the location of the pool, if you want to specify the location. And it's a good idea to specify the location if you want to target a specific city, and I'll go into details why is that a good idea. So just make sure all of your pictures have those keywords on them, and you just put that as the title. So when you go into your back end of your website, you should be able to retitle your pictures, or you re-upload them and retitle them. Pretty easy. You have really nice photos though. I like it. Very, very beautiful work. Ooh, that's really cool too. Okay. The next thing I'd recommend you need to do is some videos, and I don't see any of those on the website. Videos of construction, videos of remodeling, not very long, 30 seconds to 2 minutes at the most, of a very good action shot, maybe with some narration. And you upload those to YouTube, which, yeah, Google now owns YouTube. And then you put a link on your website, and Google sees that video, and you put those same keywords as tags on the video. Google sees it. It's going to help increase your visibility on Google. And then email requests is a good. I like having these contact forms. These are great. You probably get a lot of good information from here. I would recommend putting a contact form on every page that's on your website. It doesn't make it look nearly as pretty, but it sure is helpful because a lot of people, the first thing they want to do is they just want to fill out that contact form. If you get those emails pretty quickly, and there's some software that we can make the emails come to you immediately on phone, all the better, because then you can call the customer back and talk to them and tell them, why you are really good at what you do and how you can help them. So let's look at pool resurfacing in Mansfield, Texas. So as you can see, the first part is the AdWords. AdWords does work. It just costs a lot of money because anytime someone clicks on a link, you have to pay for it, even if they don't end up actually becoming a customer. So this first part is Google Local, and these are the local map listings of companies in or close to Mansfield, Texas. And the reason I chose Mansfield, Texas is it's about 150 to 200,000 population. And so you should be able to get a lot of good leads from a website with that sort of population. I'm talking about 15 to 20 leads a month or more easily. And that can really help increase the revenue of a company whenever you have a lot of good high quality leads because they've been looking through your website and they're ready to buy what you offer. So how do you get on the top of Google Local? And you want to be in this top part. It's called the three pack. You want to be up here because a lot of people don't even click past this. They see this, oh, Mr. Ed swimming pool service. They must do some pool resurfacing. They'll click in there. They won't look any further. So you get on here by having a name, address, and phone number either in or close to Mansfield. If you do not have a business address in Mansfield, you can get a business address in Mansfield, and then you will put that name, address, and phone number out online. So we use online directories. And so you would submit your name, address, and phone number to a lot of different online directories. So let's see how much these guys have. I didn't look up this one. For some reason, I just don't get a good feeling about this guy, but Mr. Ed's in Pool and Spa. How many citations do these guys have, which is what the name, address, and phone number is called, citation. So you want to be up here on number one. So there's a software called White Spark Local Citation Finder. And as you can see, Pool and Spa has 110, Mr. Ed's has 43, and then Crystal Clear Pools is another one real close to that area, has 63. The reason Pool and Spa has 102 but they're not listed as high is that they are in Cleburne, and Mr. Ed's is actually in Mansfield. So if he increased, or never mind. So he has the most right now. So you would just need to submit to over 43 online directories, and you would be at the top. I would say probably 60 just to be safe. It's something that's really easy to do, takes a little bit of time and effort, but it is completely doable. The next part of Google, this part is a Google Local. This is the main part of the page and afterwards. So you want to be within the first top, I don't know, I would say 4 or 5 of Google. And the way you do that is authoritative content, like I talked to you about earlier. So you want to educate your customers on building a pool, resurfacing a pool, building water features, building spas, resurfacing, all that stuff, resurfacing pool decks. You want to be the most authoritative website out there in Mansfield on this subject. So that's one way you're going to get ranked higher on Google Organic. The other way is you need to have good votes from other websites, and those votes are called backlinks, which is a technical term. But basically, they're votes from other websites that say this is an authoritative website about pools, pool resurfacing, water features, spas, etc. And Google, you need to pay attention to it. So how many backlinks are we talking about, or votes? So TrueBlue is the highest. So I went over to another software called Majestic. So how many backlinks does this guy have? He has 4 backlinks from 3 different websites. So we could easily get 3 other websites talking about your business in an authoritative manner, and that would bump you up on Google Organic. The other thing we need to make sure that you have is plenty of good keywords. So keywords are what people are looking for when they're searching for a specific service, and your website needs to come up. So for True Blue Pools, pool renovations was the first thing that came up, which is another good keyword, pool resurfacing or pool renovations. Using True Blue pool renovations specifically, it actually will help you to, we could hide this text in a picture and Google sees that. So if someone types in True Blue pool renovations in Google, your website will come up because these keywords are somewhere on your website. Then pool refinishing and resurfacing. So you need to make sure that all these different keywords are somewhere on your website and in frequent places, in the text, on the pictures, on the tags of your web pages, on your back end of your website. You have areas where you can put tags of your web pages. Helps Google see them and index them appropriately. That's where you want to put these keywords. So that is my information for you. If this information was worthy. If you feel like I can help you, I would love to. My name again is Suzanne Lancaster. My phone number is 214-236-4678. And thank you for taking the time to watch this video.